passing. It's the Packers and the Rams, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Throwing to start the drive. Turner, he'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on third down. Back to throw. Turner. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose at the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Turner on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Turner. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise...
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL. There he goes, left side. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Reagor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Love. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Love now to pass on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Rager with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this day.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Zach Evans, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
3.5 to go, first quarter. On 2nd down, Dillon trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw on 3rd down, Turner. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To pass, here's Jordan Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
On 4th down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose again. Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Reagor doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it is 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Turner. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Following the interception, Love. That'll be caught. Reagor with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this right back to Reagor. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Reagor. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Packers open the lead up to 34-0. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Turner. And this one is incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 6 catches, 121 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
Running left is Dillon. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Turner. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Second down, Love. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Love. This is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Rager from 21 yards away. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to, and oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. From 21 yards away. And the Packers are pouring it on. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw is Turner. Off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kingsley Enagbari. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Turner to throw on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Love now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Reagor from 3 yards out. And the Packers just continue to roll. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Turner. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Jalen Reagor in the offense back out for another series here. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to run it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. Love from the gun. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Packers extend their lead yet again. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 3rd down and 1. Back to throw. Turner. That is caught. Finding room at midfield. And down to the 28-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Turner. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jalen Reagor in the offense back out for another series here. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A second down throw for Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Love to throw for it on 4th. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Turner. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. That'll be caught by Cup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Again, he'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. That will take us to the end of the first half of play.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jalen Reagor in the offense back out for another series here.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson
With career touchdown number 75.
and the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Here's Turner throwing to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun, Turner, and he can't escape, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Third down and 13.
Looking to throw, Turner, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Love looking to throw it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Love now on 2nd down.
Musgrave's got it outright.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down, Love to pass.
That'll be caught. It's Reagor.
Touchdown!
Jalen Reagor.
42 yards.
And the Packers have got it on cruise control. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Now Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Packers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Kingsley Enagbare able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Jalen Reagor and the offense back out for another series here. He's hoping to take what has been a good game here and make it a great game. But so far, solid, and we're still in the 3rd quarter.
And there's nothing wrong with solid. You want to be that. You want to be reliable. You want to be a guy that puts your team in a position to have a chance to win. And that's what we're seeing from him. And there's also that added element that maybe it can become a little bit more as this game.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Reagor, 55 yards. And the Packers are pouring it on. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Turner, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Quay Walker able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Turner. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Dillon will score. Touchdown, L.A. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in that base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. To throw now. Here's Love. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. Working out of the gun. Love. His throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Rager catches it left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. Evans. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Again, it'll be Evans. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Zach Evans, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the interception, Love. This ball complete to Rager. Touchdown! Jalen Rager, 43 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty...
Back now in Los Angeles. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Turner. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Turner now throwing on 3rd and long. this is going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Love. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run here with Evans. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Zach Evans punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The football going back to the Rams now. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Turner. And now here is another interception. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have to.
And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Turner from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Turner. Throwing to start the drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And just shutting him off there. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Turner throwing on 1st down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Turner over the middle. That's hauled in by Kupp. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams 1st down as he'll get this up across the 30-yard line. Looking to throw. Turner. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw again. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Boswell good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, CD, we are witnessing something that I never thought that I would witness. I would imagine you never thought this, too. I mean, we have a team taking the field in an NFL game, and they are up by triple digits. I mean, 50 is a lot, but to get to over 100, this is just crazy.
We've seen in the history of the game of basketball a few people score 100 points individually, men and women, but we've never seen this before in NFL history. We've only seen 2 teams combine for 100 points in a game 5 times in league history. One of the greatest games ever played, well, by one of the teams anyway.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And here's Turner looking to throw on 2nd down. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Turner now on 1st and 10. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now Turner on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
To throw is Turner. Throwing on 3rd and long.
That is caught.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
On 1st and 10, Turner. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Turner throwing on 1st down. And that is caught. It's Davis.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with